This is the second morning that we've had a fire here. It's May 29th. Yep, it's one of those mornings where it is actually cold enough to have a fire. You don't necessarily need one, but I decided to, partially for just the ambiance and just the niceness of a fire. There's nothing like a fire when you can have a fire. It is Memorial Day weekend, and I really feel for anybody who's out at a campground right now, because as you can see, it is not nice camping weather right now. I think that you'd basically be surviving if you were tent camping right now. And I think that you would probably just end up going home. There would be absolutely no reason to be out in this unless you were homeless or you had to be out in it. Now, if you're in an RV such as me, you're styling this weekend, of course, because it's basically like your house, you know. It's your house on wheels. This is my house on wheels. Unfortunately, my wheels don't move right now. That's the problem. This has got to get fixed. The RV needs to go into the shop and have several things done to it, but I've kind of weighed this out and thought about it, and I think the best thing for me to do is to put HaRVey back on the road. It's not that it could be done, you know. I didn't save a few $1,000s, a few thousand plus a few thousand. The whole thing could be done for under $5,000, and that really is nothing when you consider it's your home that you can put back onto the road. I mean, I'm not going to go out and find another home right now that's going to take the place of this with everything that I have in it and everything that I've done to it. Gosh, take a look at this fire, man. It's really nice. I'll turn this camera like this. Yeah, so there's the fire, and she's burning nicely right now. Yes, Tin Man. Tin Man says hello. Yep, you're doing a good job, buddy. Keeping that fire. So this wood that I've gotten here right now, this wood is from a couple of trees in the backyard that fell down, and I harvested the wood. And I actually harvested this wood. It's been sitting since last summer. I cut this up last summer, and I didn't chop it, but I cut it into the right size chunks. And then I've got I've got quite a bit of it. I've got, you know, probably a month's work, or, you know, a good couple weeks worth of this wood, burning it all the time. Perfect size, you know, that's great. But it's nice and dry now, and it burns really well. Like I said, I got a few things I got to do today that I just have to do, regardless of the weather cooperating or not, because I took yesterday off. I got to get out and run today, and I need to do just a couple miles. I don't know if I've talked about that on video. I've tried to catch it a couple times, and I think my camera shut down because the camera was hot. And that is the fact that now I'm running again. I've decided to run. I've no longer resigned to the fact that I can't run. I've decided that I can run, and in fact, I've got a goal. My goal is by Thanksgiving, which, you know, is a long ways away, and I've got more time than enough to get ready for it. I want to be able to do like I say a turkey trot. I'm not going to actually probably go and sign up for a race and get the t-shirt and all that. I just want to be able to run the 6 point, whatever it is, of a 10K. I want to be able to run a 10K by Thanksgiving, and I think that's a goal that I could certainly accomplish, but nothing that I thought that I would ever do again. So I'm excited about that I've decided to put my mind there, and already it's feeling so good to get out and run. It relieves stress big time, and it takes me to a place that I forgot that I really enjoyed going, where my thoughts are just, I'm thinking in this way that I think it's a very healthy place for your brain to float around as you're out doing your exercise. So you can have a mindful run. And I think that's a goal I try to accomplish. I also have to work out today. And I have to practice today too, because I took that off yesterday. It was just a lousy day out yesterday, and it was just cold enough and windy enough and absolutely rained all day long that I just didn't leave the RV really. I mean, I did step out a couple times for some fresh air, but other than that, I just hung out in here. It took me quite a while to do the video that I put together, my last video. I'm this guy who lives in his RV. Right now the RV's in the backyard, but I have lived in this RV 365 days a year for just 7 years now. And yep, for the last 2 years it has been stationary right here in the back of this the back of this yard, which by the way is right on the river. So, you know, I'm living on the river in my RV. Down by the river in my RV, basically. And I'm not a nomad, you know. I don't live on the road. I do spend a lot of time on the road, and my job requires me to be on the road, not for days on end, but I am going to be this summer doing some touring, and it's that of a musician. That is my life, and my life is really about just being outdoors. I very much enjoy the outdoors. And that's where I like to spend my time. I don't like to spend my time around a lot of people. That's a nice piece of wood right there, right? Look at that. That would be like a really hefty sandwich, right? This is a wood sandwich right there. There you go, Tin Man. There's your breakfast. You'll eat that right up. Sometimes a rainy day is a good thing. So it's the second cup of coffee. Yeah, guys. Just one of those days where you kind of keep warm in here by the fire. And that's doing excellent. Thank you, Tin Man. So I got one of those stick-up lights there, you know, these kind. These things are pretty awesome. I mean, they put out a lot of light. That's a lot of light that puts out. I could actually use that for filming in here when I'm filming. Just like this, you know. I mean, look at the difference in the light. It's one of those ones you can pick up at any store. It really adds light to a situation. For some reason, this light that's part of the RV, it blows light bulbs here. They don't seem to last very long there. I don't know what that's about. Some kind of short it must be. And I got this battery powered one over here too. This is great. And I've actually got my new what's this called? Freedom Grooming. This is the ultimate grooming kit. Yeah, I purchased this so that I can. It's really nice too, man. Actually, it comes with all of these pieces in it. It's a handheld groomer, kind of looks like that. And you know, it shows you exactly what you've got with it. So there's enough here to maintain my hairstyle. I just gotta get brave and do it. I haven't tried it out yet. I guess because I just got it yesterday and I didn't want to shave in here because I don't want to get hair all over. I don't know how that works. Can you? I don't think you can. You know, I don't want to get hair on the floor in here, so I wanted to do it outside. That's why I haven't tried it yet. It's just where I'm at. I go from a hippie to real short hair. Alright, so the coffee is done. I so look forward to my coffee in the morning. Lately I've been a 1-cup guy, but today 2 cups. I pretty much switched to the 1 cup once the weather warmed up. But right now it's acting like early April. So we're back to 2 cups of coffee right now. 2 big cups of coffee, right? That's like a 14 ouncer. Don't judge me, man. Don't judge me. Alright, I'm using an organic, non-processed sugar here. Yeah, I like my sugar. This is the only thing that I add extra sweetener to. I am not I don't eat candy or ice cream or I love those things, but I don't know, I don't really have the urge for it. I was just telling my wife today, I was just saying that I could easily be one of those people that I think it's like the raw diet. I wouldn't want to be eating raw meat and stuff like that, but I could do the whole nuts and berries and just eating very simply, you know, not a whole lot of preparation. Yeah, fruits and vegetables and, you know, nuts and seeds, things like that. My wife says I'm just every day evolving into more and more of an animal. But truth is, I don't like to spend a lot of time preparing food. There have been times where it's been alright, you know, but no, man, there's nothing I look forward to when it comes to preparing a meal. And I'm really satisfied when I got a pocket full of almonds, and, you know, I can eat some berries of some sort, and yeah, man, seeds, you know, sunflower seeds, whatever. I could really do that and be completely fine with it. And then every now and then, you know, cook up some chicken or, you know, make a little more involved meal. And I never like it to be too involved. Peanut butter and jelly, things like that, you know, I love that. You know, simple meals, nothing too processed, you know, in fact, not processed at all if possible. You know, you get a jar of peanut butter. Is that processed? I mean, if you get the, you know, the organic kind, I don't know. This is processed. I don't think so. I mean, all this is dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt. I mean, there's some kind of process that goes into making this, obviously, right? I do love my coffee, though. And at this point in my life, it's not anything I want to give up. It's not getting cold by any means in here. In fact, it's, well, yeah, and I've got a few of the vents open in here, and it's, you know, it's 71 in here. So says the thermometer. What's the temperature, please?
Right now, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 54 degrees.
Check this thing out, guys. This is called the pocket bellow. Pocket bellows. I know I've talked about it before. Fits right into your pocket, and it is the most incredible thing to have for a fire, whether it be indoors or outdoors. It immediately will get your fire going. It gives you that little bit of breeze that you need to make it happen. So 46 degrees outside, and it's 71 in here, and the temperature is at 450 on the mini wood stove here, the Cub, who I call the Tin Man. Yeah, this is put up by Cubic Mini Wood Stoves. These things are amazing. Totally makes my life, you know, totally livable out here with this thing. And for days like today, it's just a nice thing to have for more of the ambiance. You know, it is nice to have that fire going and that little bit of extra warmth without having to turn on the electric oil heater here. So yes, folks, I am plugged into shore power, and I do have pretty much access to whatever you'd have in the house as far as power goes. Although I was just talking about it in my last video, for some reason, the way I've got this powered up, I'm not able to run that air conditioner for very long before it shuts down. And I think that's an issue with the power here, although maybe it could just be the air conditioner. The fan on that works great. The only other thing I've got to be careful of is just not to have too many things running at once, or I'll shut this RV down that way too. But you know, we're styling out here. It's Memorial Day weekend, and it is a rainy, cold Memorial Day weekend. Probably can hear that rain on the roof. Yeah, I closed the blinds behind me because I'm just tired of looking at the gray. I mean, outdoors, this is gray. Gray, wet, rainy. Definitely green though. And it's good to see some of that yellow, those patches, that was so yellow before. It's starting to turn a little greener now, you know. We're getting some rain. We're getting a good soaking. And this is what we needed big time. So on that front, this is all good. And it's also good to just get a couple days where you're just chillaxing and maybe inside, you know, in your little home, whatever your little home is, and enjoying that. I'm enjoying being by the fireside here right now, and like I said, I got a lot of work to do on the computer. A lot of decluttering I could do right now, and free up some space, make things run a little smoother, and rainy day stuff like that. And actually, you know, the libraries are opening up here as we speak, many of them for the weekend hours, and I'll contact some of those as well and try to book a couple more gigs for the summer. This year, due to the changes in life for everybody, everything's kind of different, very different. So I'm still able to hopefully book some libraries here, and that'll be great, or some backyard concerts, or family concerts, you know, community type concerts. I'm not doing the bar scene anymore, so to speak. Just not interested in that. Did it for the last 5 or 6 years here, and you know, I'd done it when I was younger and here and there over the years as a zucchini brother, but that was my concentration for the last 5 years while I was in the Tick Brothers, and we were a bar band, and I just totally burned out on that. I'm not a young guy anymore, and that's not what I want to do. It's not my thing. I can make pretty good money, and it's not all about the money, but I can make pretty decent money pretty quickly playing music as I play it. I found my niche, and it really works, and that's basically a family type setting, and it's a healthy setting. And hey, if I was 20 years old, I'd want to do the other, but I'm not. I'm much more on the other side of the hill right now, and that's where the music is. It's coming down the hill, and so am I. I think I'll leave you guys with that. Peace out, man. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the rest of today. One thing I decided to do is try to cut my own hair again, and I don't know when I'm going to learn, but obviously, you know, it is what it is. I really wish I could get this down. I don't know how to do the fade thing though. And I think I did all right in the back. I had to have my stepdaughter kind of touch it up for me a little bit, and she didn't know what she was doing either. But I think I just like it really short, man, and it costs way too much money to go to the barber all the time, you know. It's just not affordable, really. So I may just have to have a couple cuts where I just learn how to do this and deal with it, or not. That's really not too good right there, but that's alright. I love the way it feels though, but it's not all about the way it feels. I do have to look kind of presentable here. Alright guys, I'm here to say that when you make chicken and you do it oven fry, you don't have to do all the crazy stuff that they tell you to do. Here's how I do it. Spray a little olive oil down on the old foil there. You get your chicken out. You know, you're in a small space, and the less you have to deal with the chances of salmonella. How do you say that word? Chicken poisoning, man. Chicken poisoning! You know what I'm talking about. Alright, here's how we do it. I'm simply gonna open up this package of oven fry and go like this. I am going to put down just as is, just like this. It's the same idea, basically. I'm going to open my chicken up. I'm not going to wash it off. I'm not going to put egg batter on it. I'm not going to run it through the water first so that this stuff will stick. No, I'm going to go like this. This is how you do it. The same darn thing. Afterwards, when all's said and done, it comes out looking and tasting exactly as if you went through all the process that they ask you to go through. Now what I do is put a little more in there like that. I think you also save a bit this way too, because you don't need to use it all. Not necessarily. Then I turn it over as is. Just like that. And we add a little bit more. And really, man, that's more than enough. I've still got a lot left in this package right now. Now, next step is to fold the foil up as best you can. I'm going to have to put several layers of foil on this. It's not that heavy a duty of foil, so I'm going to need a bit. Again, sorry, but you know, if I had the proper foil for this, we would be having no issues with using so much foil. And there you go, man. That is ready to rock and roll. And that's how easy that is. Minimal mess. Then you grab your water and mixed with some little white some white vinegar here. Maybe spray that on your chicken fork there and get rid of those salmonella, chicken poison. So there's your little lesson on chicken and how to get it ready for the grill. I'm gonna grill this, or put it out there on the grill, and because I don't really have anything to cook it on in here. I suppose I could put this in a fry pan as well, you know, and just as is, and that would probably cook up, but no, I'm going to use the outdoor grill. Everything has its place, man. Everything has its place. I ordered a pair of glasses. I ordered a pair of glasses online because, as you guys have seen, my glasses are, if you haven't seen, these things are in not good shape. I lost my other glasses in the river, my Harry Potter glasses. I didn't like those anyway. They didn't look good on me. I could see with them, but I didn't like those. So, this is really good because, I don't know, maybe, so I Buy Direct is the name of it. E-Y-E buy, B-U-Y direct.com. And all you need is your prescription, and you can do everything else. It's really simple. There's more than enough choices of all kinds of glasses, everything you could possibly want, all kinds of prices. I think I paid for the glasses themselves, it was like $25. By the time I was done, including shipping, it was another $25. So $50 for a pair of glasses. And I go through glasses quite quickly. You know, I'm always losing them. I could have gotten them even cheaper than that, and I may the next time. You can buy like frames for $6. I may do that, you know. I'm going to see how these work out, if I got the right size. As far as I'm not sure of my head size, I went for mediums, and we'll see how that works out. But that's just a money-saving thing, because usually I would have to wait and go to you know, the place that I get my eyeglasses at through my insurance, and it was only once a year that you could do that. Otherwise, you'd just pay ridiculous prices for a pair of cheap glasses. So, just thought I'd throw that out there to you guys. If you're in need of a pair of glasses, I Buy Direct. I think it's going to work out well, and it's like 2 days shipping. That's awesome. So they'll be here by Monday. Alright, so this meal is cooked, man. Just show you guys basically what this looks like here. And we'll give it a little taste here. Very hot. Alright, first things first, we're going to put this up. Pretty stable. Stable enough. And then we do this as well. Probably not. Alright guys,
So I'm hooked into shore power, so it's easy to microwave, to heat that cheese up. You can do whatever you need to do to make it work for you. I'm gonna add some lettuce. We've got the cheese and the chicken. I'm gonna put some onions on there. And some tomato. And we're pretty much all set. We're gonna add a little bit of the salsa. Verde salsa. There you go, man. Good stuff. I love this stuff. And this is like perfect burrito, man. Perfect. It's like a very kind burrito. That's all I'm putting on this one tonight. You can do whatever you want, you know. Make it work for you. You did a bad job of wrapping that baby up. I'm gonna redo that. Do it right, man. Do it right. There you go. And right there is a burrito, a good burrito, a perfect burrito. Excellent. All right, here's tonight's burrito. Chicken, cheese, got a little 50% cheddar cheese on there, some lettuce, tomato, onions, and some mild salsa. That is perfect. Perfectly good. Perfect for tonight, man. There you go. Shakedown burritos, man. Good stuff.